Hashtag mini seafood question mark. Did you rock me?
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Fasten your seatbelts for one of the great divisional rivalries in the NFL. This is the first of 2 games between these teams this year, and you know it's going to be entertaining. It's the Cowboys going up against
I'm
the
a
Redskins.
beast on Builder Pro. I'm about to get my match numbers back.
Oh! I hate when my knee gotta pop because it be starting to hurt, but.
Yeah, I say Builder Pro. I feel so stupid.
Fuck! I stretched my leg out of my knee said.
I don't need you because every time you cuss that dude.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener. And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like
I gotta fix that.
So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready.
You know I can fix it like right now, cause like that's annoying having to do it by itself. They be doing juke moves by itself when I'm just trying to run straight.
So they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row. And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
See, like I went for a truck just to move forward a little bit, and he did a spin and got a.
That was not a completion that resulted in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight. Over the middle, Cooper with it. Oh, shifty. Whoa. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he? I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right? I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good. Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there. Garoppolo now. The Fasano here brings it in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Garoppolo on 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it. And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with a new rule, that
that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20.
Holding, receiving team.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Now we'll run with Anderson. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. J.J. Watt there on the tackle for a loss. Of course, last year's Defensive Player of the Year.
And we love saying his name, don't we? J.J. Watt. How about all that production, too? 29 tackles for loss in 2015.
In second place, only at 23. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They'll run here. This is James Starks. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Jones on the return. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
Here we go now.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Dan Williams might as well change his name officially to Big Dan Williams. A monster in the middle, holds down the run game against any team.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. On play action, now Garoppolo. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line. start the drive with Anderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Damn.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Again, Anderson. And he'll push the play forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
I'm probably just gonna stay up to 10 and then go to bed.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down.
I don't know about you,
as
but
we've hit the end of quarter 1. Plump back live. Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Red
what time we going to bed?
to begin quarter
Oh
number
no,
2.
I got a
They'll
fucking
face a
headache.
3rd down conversion attempt here. 3rd and 3.
You have a headache?
Yeah, on the left side of my head. It's like not bad. Like I only feel it on one side of my head.
Taken down. Mark Barron in there to drop him with his first
You need to get your
sack.
sleep in.
26
You know if you don't get enough sleep, you could die.
Yeah, I
On for
know.
his 2nd punt. He'd take a
Somebody
repeat.
Probably
Good
whenever
advice.
you
If
get
you
off, I'm finna take like this headache relief pill
And this
thing,
is away.
turn
It's a
on
high
YouTube,
kick,
and not
and
have
he
my
got
headset in,
all of it.
like through my TV and stuff, and I'll just sleep.
And that one hits a little too
Yeah, I'm
close
going
to the
to bed
goal
right now.
line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is. Offense, they roll downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. They set up the screen for Henry. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Garoppolo again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Derrick Henry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
Trying to defend a drag route is really tough because you don't want to jump a route that's shorter or underneath as the drag route is too quickly, because oftentimes they want to run that route and then hit over the top of you for bigger yardage. So if you can chip off the timing of the receiver off the line of scrimmage so he can't actually get into the route, that's the best way to defend it. But there was no possibility of that on that play. End result, the receiver won in a big way.
What's up, Madden Men of the People? Temp-Vswrld here with the top 5 trick plays in Madden 17, kicking it off with the Bills playbook, I form, halfback pass. The quarterback will pitch the ball out to the halfback who can run it or pull up, look across the middle, or go big time for the touchdown. Try finding a halfback with some good throw stats. At number 4, it's a fake punt. Special teams overhaul in Madden 17. The fake punt off tackle can definitely pick you up short yardage. I like it better than the sweep. The sweep requires too many blockers to be successful, whereas the off tackle, you can bang it up inside or take it outside and potentially pick up more than you need to move the chains. Browns playbook here, shovel option. This play, you can pitch it inside, you can pitch it outside, or carry it with the halfback. Before the snap, look and see where those 2 P's are on defense. That's your tell as to whether or not it's going to be a success. Make sure to check out more gameplay on this channel to see the shovel option in action and exactly who I use at quarterback and halfback. Once you get in the red zone, the Wildcat is incredible. The PA jet cross, we showed you how to throw a touchdown with Poe. The fullback from this one, there you see it across the middle, and if you don't want to pass, you can simply blast it in for the touchdown. And finally, it's fake field goals. These roll-out passes, super successful in Madden this year against the right defenses. Boom, quick over-the-top pass. Now, that was against the load block. You'll notice here against the safe man, you won't have the same success. So you got to...
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Garoppolo to try again on second down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to him until defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They run it again with Anderson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. C.J. Anderson, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He goes underneath for Anderson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Rivers again. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The reigning defensive player of the year, J.J. Watt, in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man...
That boy is he gay.
Old school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Well,
You remember I gave it back to the person that gave it to me the first time?
A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Nigel Bradham in there to make the sack.
Shut up,
He
boy, you
buries
try.
him for a loss of 10.
Shut up, shut up.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield. So they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move
I did a
themselves into
fantasy
blitzing
draft on
situation
franchise,
right
and
after
I
the
simmed
quarterback.
it.
They had more guys
On
there
the
than they
Cowboys,
could
we
block.
got on defense, we got
Offense trying
J.J.
to avoid
Watt.
stalling out,
He's just
facing a 3rd and 10.
unstoppable,
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he can have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line.
We're beating the Redskins at halftime 20-0.
Out on top. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Report.
And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's Percy Harvin now on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going.
I don't know. It's just like, it's nothing special. And tournaments are just full of sweaties. And they took redeployment out. Like,
Still second down.
so you can't just jump off a building and glide.
Following the penalty, Anderson.
But it even, I don't know how y'all fall for it, but it says it when you're in the lobby trying to ready up. Like, it's in this big-ass exclamation mark. Watch your step. Redeployment been taken out the goddamn game, you stupid fuckers.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll run it. Here's Anderson.
Oh,
And he will have first down yardage.
who you
as he's
joking,
brought
nigga?
down at the 40.
Your ankle finna be broke,
Yards is
nigga.
the pickup there as that extends this drive.
This
Fresh
nigga
set of
tried to
downs
juke
here.
me and I straight up put my shoulder pad in his fucking
foot.
foot.
Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Second down following the run.
I do know from experience that when you
Ugly.
slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess
Yeah.
what? Now you're getting ready to tee
What's
off
on
on
the
their
fucking
quarterback
road
'cause they have
trip?
to throw
Shit.
it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
We saw in 2015, Mark Barron really emerged in the NFL.
Yeah, as a defensive back, 16 tackles for a loss, but now, how about where he's at now?
Yeah, truthfully.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. The 4-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt, in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
And that's the second sack of the day for J.J. Watt. I think we're probably surprised when he gets less than multiple sacks in a game, aren't we?
Really, at this stage in his career, what he's been able to prove, it's something.
It really is, and it's just the way he gets them done. Variety of spots along the defensive line against all types of guys trying to block him. Centers, guards, tackles, tight ends, backs. It doesn't matter. He gets it done. Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work.
My receivers are Amari Cooper and Whedon and Demarius Thomas.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Right there.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas.
Okay, buddy.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, as long as we've been
but we undefeated though.
Every time we see a receiver that does not have a big-time game,
1-0.
It's a long week for everyone around them.
About to be 2-0. Nigga, suck that dick, nigga.
Locked in and demanding the football and getting
off of you,
He
nigga.
told you that pregame that he was ready. I wasn't there. I was standing
Pow,
outside
nigga,
talking to his
dick in
teammate,
your
but he
mouth.
said he was ready. It showed.
My favorite part is he was telling me he was ready.
Hold
like
on, Pop.
pacing in front of me. I mean,
Jack
he's like
Coughlin.
a thoroughbred, just
Sucking
out of
a
the
nigga
gates.
cock.
And what he's done this week is found the ball
Yeah.
early, meaning just get it to me and let me make plays, and that's exactly what he's done.
Yeah, last year I played football. Fuck you talking
And he
about?
takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You already know I was that cornerback, boy. I had them pads on. I was going crazy with it.
Maybe go to the run game a little more.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense.
Damn right I didn't, but I knocked that ball away. I'm talking about this nigga say, yeah. Like, before the play even started, nigga gonna sit there like, get your skinny ass out my way. Let me snag on you. I'm like, snag this dick. And then whenever that bitch came, he was like, yeah, my balls. Now I said, hell no, nigga. Get that out of here. Fucking smack that shit. And then one time his teammate was like, yeah, oh, I'm about to get this touchdown. Oh. And whenever he was almost there, my ass grabbed that nigga's leg. And he fell on the ground. And he said, oh my God.
They forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those words, get off the field.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were
Last
yelling
year?
them. But in this situation, absolutely perfect. Get off the field.
No, he was going to try for basketball, though, but he didn't.
And it resulted in a field goal.
Now we'll see if they can do that again.
You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a
Oh,
terrific job.
no, he said he'd be booty bumping niggas.
But that might have been the run to break things out for him.
He said he started this year or something like that.
Now he's going to have some confidence.
But he be looking like Shaq. I'm talking about he said that's what he be looking like. Cause you know how like we was playing 2K? I was Shaq and I was holding that button down his back and your ass up. Like, yeah, nigga. He said that's what he be doing. Nigga won this dick, nigga.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins
Shut your
with a
stupid
foot
ass up.
trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4.
Yes, nigga. Why would I not be?
Rivers to throw it. And seeing no options.
Cause Noah had Red Ross had left.
Now that'll bring up second.
Ooh, he
It's
left
a
Poppy
tried and true formula. I
David.
don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
No, they got the touchdown. Time to block this field goal. You know the first game I played on this game, I got a blocked field goal already.
And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit.
And it was fucking sexy. I'm talking about bah, my helmet hit that ball and they say, yo, nigga, suck that dick.
Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct
Yeah.
on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in big
No,
sky
in
country.
6th grade, I swear they went for a field goal. I was standing up to the outside. I was like, yeah, nigga, they ain't hitting me today. Next thing you know, instead of me just sitting there like, you know, chilling, my ass was like, yeah, my block now. When I jump for it, I try to make it hit my hand. That shit hit me in their dick. They fucking kicked the ball and it hit me in the fucking dick. And it wasn't no like small ball. I'm talking about one of those actual game balls, my nigga. I'm talking about right in my dick.
They just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Yeah, hard balls.
Exhibited here with that type of a lead, clock on their side instead.
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown.
And when I tell you that shit hurt my dick, that shit busted a nut.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, now you do.
They were still
And that
throwing with a
David ain't,
comfortable lead here late,
you know,
and now that lead even more
they're not
comfortable.
shit.
And your first thought
That shit hit me in the
is there
dick.
bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I got a football to the fucking dick.
Zone for a touchback. Now we look at C.J. Anderson as he trots back out there and gets set to go on offense.
I got a football to my fucking dick.
He really wasn't in the mix at the beginning, but they've got him in the rotation now, and it's proved
It didn't feel good.
And that's what happens when you're a good player. There's a lot more attention drawn to you, and it's obvious that they had him in their game plan on letting him get off to a good start, but he's found a way so far here in the second half. We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game.
But I swear,
Once again, knocked him
and
out
then
of
the
the
next time they
break
went to
to
kick
incompletion.
it,
Yeah, they've set
it
the
hit
tone.
me in
It's
the
one thing to
face.
set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first.
Nah, it wasn't in no fucking real game, nigga. It was like 6th grade.
That was close. The
It was PE. We was outside. I think Anthony was in the class at that time. I got hit in the dick with a football. But I don't think he saw it though. Thank God, nigga.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense
Yeah, it's school in 6th grade.
challenge and setting him back on the sack. And we
Who
said
plays
all
football
the time,
inside?
you have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they
I
can.
did in 7th grade.
3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball. They're doing a really nice
I got hit in the dick
But when you hold it and give up a
in
sack,
6th grade.
you're really almost discrediting their work.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands.
And when I'm
first
talking
and
about
10. Here's the
my
Dallas
dick
offense now
hurt,
back out onto the field. And
it felt
they're
like it
simply
felt
looking to build
off.
confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful.
You ever got hit in the
When
dick
you
with a
score
football?
once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter
Don't
what the
do
defense
it.
throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
Don't get hit in the
That was a
dick.
classic example
That shit
of
don't
trying to
feel
run the
good.
ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking
You ever got hit in the dick
And
with
he's
another
gonna get this
dick?
all the way
No.
down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
On that play, as you saw the route
You ever
start
got
to
hit in the
develop
dick?
downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him.
By a
He took
foot.
full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted
And not just
play.
any foot, your own
He's
foot.
gonna lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
But when I tell you my balls
They
fell
wanna
off,
keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line
you
of
need to
scrimmage
know
as they try and bleed
so
it
you
out.
learn.
Sano here brings
Don't
it
get
in.
hit in the dick.
The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. He's played a great game and continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the
And when
pass.
I tell you my hand almost fell off,
No doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. 'Cause strategy wins
you don't
every
understand shit.
Instead, they're letting
Hey, but this is another time we was inside. It was raining outside. It was like, do what you want. We got that football. It was like, you nickel. Yeah. And they was like, let him embarrass himself trying to guard the quarterback. That nigga threw the ball. I hit my hand there. When I tell you my hand almost fell off. My hand almost fell off. Nigga, I'm talking about. Fell off. And then one time I had juked this nigga. I'm talking about made that nigga fall. And then later in that same play, and then came up behind me again. And then he tried to tackle me from the back, and I threw that nigga over my body. Talking about slam that nigga, body slam, nigga, with his dick. When I tell you my dick hurt, my dick fucking hurt. When I tell you my dick slid. Now I know how to beat you in 2K. Just keep talking about getting hit in the dick. Oh, okay. So, okay, buddy. Come on then.